Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Learn Factorio together. Okay, Owner is here and we are going to be outposting today. I want to try something different on this outpost. The last outpost over here we set up some miners and we brought the ore back, which is great. That works. What I want to try this time is actually building some smelters out with the patch down here. So I want to go down to this patch for the copper, and then we'll build a bit of a smelting stack here, and that way we can also feed in this iron, and then we're just going to ship back the raw products. So we'll see how that works out for us. Let us grab these laser turrets. Oh, that is lovely, isn't it? We don't want those anymore. Alright, where's all our items? Okay. What we're going to need to take with us, of course, is a lot of stuff. We don't need those. We don't need those. That should be enough of those. We're going to need more inserters. Always need more inserters. We are also going to... we don't need any solar stuff anymore. Let's get rid of that in here. And the bots can use that. Alright, what else do we need? We will need more rail and some rail signals, which I don't think we're making rail signals, so we'll have to we may just have to handcraft some of those. What do we need to handcraft a rail signal? So just iron and green circuits. So let's grab a stack of iron and what we can of green circuits. Ooh. That is looking very dismal, isn't it? And our copper just isn't keeping up. You see, it's only getting sort of halfway. But yes, we are fixing it. So, what did I say? We needed some rail signals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, and we'll do 20 of the chains. We shouldn't need any chains because we're just doing, for now, a very simple arrangement. Now, what I want to do is, we are probably going to have to rely on these guys. I wonder if we can. Are we making furnaces anywhere? I honestly can't remember. I don't think we are we? Because there's no stone brick coming up in there. Doesn't look like we are. So let's fix that right now, because we'll definitely want some steel furnaces. So steel and stone brick. We have both. There's steel, and stone brick is doing something here. Stone brick is way down there. Alright. So we've got a little bit of space here that we have freed up. Let's just quickly throw in something here that will make us some steel furnaces, because we will definitely want that. What do we actually, numbers do we need? Okay, let's do a row of each. Yeah, we will definitely need to be doing steel furnaces to upgrade our smelting stacks here, and we'll also want to be doing it. Did I not leave enough room? Looks like I did not. Alright, that's alright, we'll shift those up. Okay. Let's try that again. Leave, there we go. Alright. And some steel furnaces, please. Just a little bit of a quick bodgy, but this will help us out when we come back. And there we go, and see how far that gets us. Alright. Yep, 6. 6 seems like a reasonable amount. Okay, of course we've got our other bots coming in, which is just a little bit of annoyance at this point, but that's So we want to put these into a, what is there? Player. Player is in the way. Oh, stupid player. Alright, let's power that up. Let's pop these in. Come on guys, speed up bots. Alright, and we'll get some steel furnaces that way. We will also craft a few. Handcraft. Ridiculous, isn't it? Because we will need a lot of them. Okay, so we've got that. We've got some rail. Do we still have rail somewhere up? Yes, we've still got some rail. Let's grab a few pieces of rail. What's in these? 200. We'll grab all those. It's just a little bit light on for rail, honestly. At this point in the game. So let's copy that to there. All right. So that will give us 800 rail. Let's go with 1,000 rail. Yes, 500 in each. Okay. I think we now have everything we need to kick this off. So, like I said, we want to be able to bring this stuff in straight into the bus. And now, of course, I feel like this solar arrangement is just totally now in the way. How many? We could put 5 up through the middle. Look, that's not too bad. Because of the weird alignment we had when we rotated these, we can't actually get 6, but that's okay. We'll do maybe 4 up here, and we'll aim for a bit of a wider bus over here. Now what happens when you don't forward plan. So, what we'll need, of course, is we need to start some power. Alright, there we go, and give me another one. Great. Now, we will start popping down a bit of rail here. There we go, and there we go. What's happening over here? There it's okay, so let's extend these ones out a bit. Up we go. And last one. So what we're just going to do here is grab a blueprint, and then we can get our roboports working. Our robots working full time. No, not there. We want to match it up with the other one. So we also want our signals and chain signals. So we'll just pop one in line. We want right-hand drive because that's what we used elsewhere. And another right hand lined up with that. So how many did we actually cater for? What's the length of the trains there? 3 carriages. That's right. It doesn't actually matter. That not being long enough to fit 4 carriages isn't the end of the world. It just this blueprint just makes life easier. And we will make a blueprint of that. But we will start it something like that. Alright, and we will call this Rail Straight. It's a crazy name for it, I know. But that's what we're going to do. Alright, and we want to run this, oddly enough, straight down. So that's what we're going to do. And the bots are going to do it for us, really. We're just going to sit back and watch them sweat it up. Go, little bodies, go. And I mean, the great thing is too, the bots will also destroy the trees for us. They're just tireless little guys. And we do end up with a fair bit of crap tree-wise in our inventory, but it is much easier than going through and doing it all ourselves. Stuck in the trees, there we go. And as you can see, we've got the rail signals that we've put in. They're splitting up the track into different blocks. If you're not familiar with the way rail works in Factorio, then by having if you've just got one long piece of rail, and then you come to an intersection and you put some signals in, the trains will one train will get on the rail. and then it will block the whole line for all the other trains. So in one huge long section, you can actually only have one train on at a time. But by having these blocks, when the train is free of a block, then it allows another train to follow behind it. So it actually increases throughput. And we are probably coming somewhere to where we want to be. I think this is pretty good. We can have our station here. We'll obviously want it to come in on this side, so the train will be coming up this way. I might just pop down one more of those, and then we can sort out the loading of this later. All right. Now that we're here, let's pop down a couple of lasers. Where are our lasers? Here we go. Let's pop down a few here. Just as a little bit of protection. Pop the pole. Probably should have popped a pole here. And then, yeah, there we go. Okay. So there's 4 lasers. We will protect them with a little bit of wall. It's not the greatest. We don't want to. We just basically don't want our power supply lost. All right. So we are now at our copper patch. Let us set up some miners. Let's get the deconstruction planner. Let's clear some of these trees. Go bots, go. And we're going to have so much wood that we won't know what to do with it. But let's make one of these. Let's pop it over here and let's turn off auto trashing of wood. Get all these back and then pop them in the wood chest. Okay, the wood in the wood chest seems good. Now we'll pop the auto trash back on so we can fill it up. Where is wood? Wood, there it is. Okay. Now we want miners. Let's think about our nice setup that we have here. No, that's not the compact setup. That's the compact setup, but it is compact setup with yellow circuits. So let's just quickly do our own little setup. Do we have a mining one? Oh, that is row 3. Okay. Let's go back to that guy. We want to add... that's pretty much it. Okay, I reckon this is kind of looking like we'll do something like that. Let's just see how many of these we can fit. 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that way. That is pretty gold. All right. So what we want to do is have these guys there. Our medium power pole goes there, and that feeds all those 6. All right, and we just need to underground past it, pop in our out, and that then is the repeatable pattern. There we have it. All right. How many miners do we actually have? Why didn't I grab a whole stack? Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Alright, we need to go back and grab some more miners. That is very annoying. Alright. Let's clear those guys off. Alright, back we go. Back. Let's jump in the car. Now, the good thing is those guys, because they're not hooked up, they're not actually producing any pollution. So we don't have to worry about the biters too much, theoretically. Of course, we will wait and see what happens, but what we need to grab is a whole heap of miners. and hopefully we have a few of them around. Hopefully we don't run into any pipe, and somehow we managed to not run into anything. Now our miners were over here. Yes, there they are. 50. That is disappointing. I won't lie. That's alright. I don't think we actually had any over in our mall, did we? Nope. 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 Okay. So that is 50 mining drills. We'll set something up with that, and we will go back another time and sort it out. So while we're here, make sure we've got everything else we need. We got how many smelting stacks? Sorry, not smelting stacks. Steel furnaces. Let's grab some more steel furnaces while we're here, because we have a whole bunch of steel furnaces, and that is way too many steel furnaces. But we'll just we'll just chop it off there. Now let's go back. I don't really want to drive the car through here because I know I'm pretty much guaranteed to run into our lovely solar. All right, so let's get off and back to our copper. Go, go, go. Driving in the dark between the trees. You can do it. No, I can't. Alright. Oh, the rocks. Alright, we came off at a little bit of a weird angle, but there we are. Okay. Now, I really should have train. Okay, back where we were. Let's just see, what have we got? We said we had 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's just see how many we can actually get in with the mining drills we have. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Line up all the bits. Not too fast though, because the bots need to keep up. Alright, just out of interest, what have we actually got here? In one row we've got 12. Okay, so we'll sort of have 24 in 2 rows, and we are now out of mining drills. Okay. Well, that didn't certainly didn't go as far as I would have hoped, but we'll make do. We'll get it started, and then we'll come back and fix that up later. All right. So these guys are all going to come up out of the patch, and eventually, obviously, we'll fill that top bit with miners. That's all right for now. All right. If I could move my mouse straight, it would be all right. And then we want to create a bit of a ore bus. And sorry, bye-bye trees. It was nice knowing you. Alright, and of course we didn't get that one. We'll even chop it down manually. Look at that. Alright, now let us say hello trees again. That is honestly one of the most lovely things about bots, is just getting them to cut down trees. But what we can also do is, of course, grenade them. And that is also quite satisfying. The real enemies of Factorio. Okay, there's a nice little section. Alrighty. So what we'll do is, how's our? Oh, we're still okay. We are going to merge these into 4 lanes to begin with. We might continue on because we might want to mine that bit too. And of course that's the wrong way. There we go. You can come across here too. And last but not least, you're going to come up there. Alright, now let us merge those. So now we will have 4 lanes of copper. And even that obviously initially is going to be too much, so we'll merge that into probably 2 lanes. Or, well, let's be reasonable, and we'll just start with 1 lane. 1 lane of smelting. I don't know how much we'll actually get done this episode, so let's just see. And there, and some kind of symmetry. Yes, beautiful. Alright, and that's all into 1. And let's bring you up. Alright, so let us now. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn off the RoboPort, and I am going to go up to here, and I'm going to copy one of these stacks. It would be nice to have one with already large power poles. That's a steel one though. Looks like we don't have any. Okay, that's alright. What we're going to do, the reason why I turned the RoboPort off is because I want to, I don't want to be using obviously the base furnaces, and I don't want them placing it all down, because what we're going to use is the upgrade planner. And we are going to convert all the stone furnaces into steel furnaces. It'd be nice not to have the power poles, but we'll sort that out. And we want to upgrade all the regular inserters into fast inserters, because that's just what we have a lot of. Not that we actually need fast inserters. Yellow belt gets upgraded to red belt. Yellow undergrounds get upgraded. You see what we're going here. And that should be everything that we want to upgrade. So now when we use this, voila, we have a modern arrangement. And what I can do actually is, with our deconstructor planner, we can only select the small electric poles. Yes please, and get rid of all those. Wonderful. And now let's turn our bots on, and we'll think about where these poles need to go. One there and one there. And then, yeah, one there and one there, and that'll make a beautiful pattern. One there and one there, there and there, there and there, there and there. Alright. So, now, one thing we need down here, obviously we will need to get some sort of fuel, and we will bring that down on the train. It sounds crazy, yeah, I know, but our train will bring solid fuel down to fuel the bus. I'm not sure if our solid fuel is really up to it at this point. Yeah, maybe it'll just bring down some coal. We'll bring down some coal to supply it, and we're all out of red. That's alright. Okay. Sure, we had a lot of red underground. I guess we did use a fair bit of it down here. Okay. Let's go back and grab some more of that. Still shouldn't be setting off any pollution here. Let's have a look. No, see, there's no pollution extending from here, so we'll be all right for now. A little bit disorganized, but that's all right. Okay, we need some more belt. Is really the only thing we need. And we've got to think about the actual train too. Definitely need to build one of those. and our loading and unloading stations. They will sadly have to be just using blue inserters at the moment. Ideally we would want stack inserters. Let's connect you, and we don't want to be making these forever. Not that this is really a speed thing with the way the batteries are coming in, but let's not have more than 200 available. Alright, so give me whatever you have. 127. That probably isn't enough. What's holding you up? Gears. Gears are holding you up, are they? Well, we could. We're not getting enough throughput there. What are you? Let's. 100 is the right amount. It'd be nice to get gears sort of to this guy first. I wonder if we can do something a little bit crazy. No, we definitely cannot. That was too crazy. Let's not worry about that. Alright, I guess we will just live with what we've got. Hopefully that's enough to... Oh, okay, there we go. We actually got all the 500 delivered to us. That's why there was none in the box. But now we will have 2,000 in the box, which will be nice. Okay, and what I want to do is get rid of those. So we've got all that we need. Let's just grab some solid fuel for now, so that we can start these guys running while we set it up. Do we have steel chests? No, we don't. I believe we were making steel chests, weren't we? Because we were making red chests. Did we box the steel chests? Oh, beautiful. Looks like we were paying attention. 50 steel chests. Excellent. We will want those for our train loading and unloading. Now I think this might just be a bit of a super long episode, because I really want to get this, at least this copper loading end done before the end of the episode. Alright, Roboport, do we have any construction bots? Yeah, that's cool. Alright. I really should have jumped in the car, shouldn't I? Jumped in the car and picked it up. Alright. Back down to our lovely new smelting area. And to work, bots, to work. Alright, this one's going to be at the bottom, so we'll bring this one in at that angle. Worked out nicely. Okay, we are almost good to go. And of course, once this actually starts, we will definitely need defences. Not substation, let's get a big pole. Run that over to these guys. Beautiful. Alright. And now that I think about it, we'll probably have the train station down here, so we'll actually be bringing our fuel in this way. So we'll want this to happen. There. Okay, perfect. And what I'm going to do is just pop a chest here with a inserter, and we'll dump all our solid fuel in there. Alright, and we'll power it up. Now, let's see what happens. They should start picking that up. Wonderful. Alright, so let's start mining. And there we have it. We have mining. Now I'm just going to bring this down here so that we can set up a little bit of turrets. All right, we have 46. That seems like a good amount. I'm just going to do something like that, and put some wall around it with a nice gap of 2 and 1, 2, and there we go. So something like this. 1, 2, bam. And of course we don't want to make these ever again. I'm going to lock myself in. So let's blueprint that, and we'll call this laser defense. Pop that there for now, because we'll want to make another one probably over the other side, just as a nice little bit of defense in case the biters get a little bit friendly or unfriendly, as the case may be. So we'll power that up. That should. We might pop another one on this side, actually. Another couple on that side. Probably wouldn't go astray. And voila. Let's get that blue pointer. Nope. Yep, that way. Go, little bots, go. Alright, so our copper is going nowhere for some reason. Let's see what the problem there is. Oh no, it is moving. We are flowing beautifully. Alright. But I did want to just complete our little defenses with another one up here. And I'm going to make a little circuit power network. Just in a, I'm going to connect this one over here, because I have had in the past a biter attack destroying the power, and that like one of these power poles, like over here for instance, a biter attacks this base, destroys that power pole, and then suddenly all these ones which are hanging off it are just worthless. So we're going to leave that there. Now, do we have some robocores? We sure do, which is great. So I'm going to pop one there, and we'll get another one over here somewhere. Oh, that's just too good, isn't it? And then can we fit that? Alright, so this is just going to be nice to connect up those two. Yes, that is perfect. These are going to have just a handful of construction robots. Let's give them half what we've got, and we'll give them all our repairs packs. We don't have very many at this point. Alright, so let's build, and there we go. Alright, let's build a pickup spot. And you are the first to join. So, in honor of that, you get special treatment. And there we have it. That is not what I wanted to do at all, now that I think about it, because we want to have our buffer. Yes, there is where we want to put it. And we will have our steel chests serving as a buffer. And our blue feeding in. And of course we need to power that somehow. Something like that. Okay, and now let's... Oh my goodness, we don't have any train stops. Disastrous. And even more so, we actually can't place where we want. Alright, back to base. How did we forget train stops? Can we make a train stop? Ah, we can make a train stop. Alright. That is quite nice. And what I am going to do is just redirect that way. Put you there. Alright, thank you, power pole, you've served your country well. And this will be our station up there somewhere. Okay, so we have one station, and power pole is in the way, and there it is. So this is going to be, we will call this one smelting station. Well, it's a fancy state. Smelting will do. Let us then see. We've got everything lined up perfectly. We'll put this back up. Now this obviously isn't going to load beautifully. But once we get stack inserters and doing this sort of on a few at a time, then it's less of an issue. So now we've got this side done. I think we're probably going to call it there. We just need to have a bit of a turnaround here. So what I want to do is allow for 4 long train. Now I think because that's there, we can't. There we go. All right. So somewhere here we want the turnaround. Oy, nope, just nope. Now I've lost it. Yep. All right. So you go to there, to there, to there, and give me back to there. All right. So now the train will come in and turn around if it wants to stop off there. We might as well signal this just as a quick little signaling check. So we are coming down here. We don't want someone to enter either of these if there's already someone in there, because then they'll block the path for someone else. So that means we need a chain signal here, and if we have a rail signal here, we can get 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically, that's long enough if we're only ever going to have a 4-train wagon. We need to chain that anyway, because this here needs to be broken up, and then we can rail signal that bad boy on the out. There we go. And rail signal is close enough to the start of that. Okay, so coming that way and then coming straight ahead, we also need this chain here in that intersection and the rail out. So that way, and we'll get rid of this guy because that's too close. This way, so a train comes in here, and this chain signal will look at the path it wants to take. So if it wants to go around this way, or if it wants to go this way, it'll check the next chain signal, or the next signal, and if that's clear, then it'll move into that section. And so here, this one is looking at the next section. If that's clear, it'll let it move through here. So the 2 chain signals here essentially are saying if this section and this section are clear, you can run through it, and that'll stop train stopping here and blocking the path. What we want to do though is a chain signal there as well, so if we ever extend this line, a train won't stop in that section there. Alright. Now I think that's split it up, so that's all separate. We could split these probably. One goes there and one goes there. Yeah, we could do that. But honestly, it's not an issue for us at this point. Okay, so we've got our train can now come in and it can get loaded with copper. And next episode we will get it to come and drop it off for us. All right. Thanks for watching, and if you've got any questions, any tips, any ideas for how we can make this a little bit better, then I would love to hear them in the comments below. Thanks for watching and see you next time on Let's Learn Factorio together.